Hey everyone, happy Sunday. I know. I said we were going to do a commercial flight on Sunday today. However, we had so much fun during the GA flight on Friday that everyone decided we should do another GA flight. Currently, we don't have too many of those people who voted though, so where are you guys at? You guys just voting on me like that and you're just gonna leave me hanging? What are you doing? I'm just kidding. It's fine. I understand. The weather's beautiful. And people will probably much prefer to be outside than sitting on their computer and flying a simulator. But not everybody. Some of us are just bigger nerds and outdoorsy people. What we might also be doing too is discussing the future plans for how we handle such group flights as what we're doing right now. And we had a great discussion on Friday and a lot of different approaches were presented. So if you guys have any suggestions of what kind of series that you really find yourself watching over and over or really sticking to from week by week, that would be great to know. Let me know in the comments down below. We've discussed regions, all 50 states, and North America as a general area, regions, or more mission specific things like Milk Run, or let's go around the coast of Florida, let's go all the Great Lakes along the coast, things like that. So if you guys have any ideas, post that down in the comments or let me know here in the chat. That'd be super helpful for us to implement in the future. And we also have a open discussion forum and Discord if you'd like to join in on that also. Tons of great ideas, and this is a community, so obviously we need everyone's input, and the more the merrier. So before we get started though, if you guys are enjoying this content, please like, comment, and subscribe below if you haven't done so already. And there's also some links in the description if you feel the urge to support the channel and everything it has to offer. Got quite a few things, quite a few moving parts within the community right now. It's the Discord is popping, so if you are interested in joining a great community where we have a lot of fun, relaxed flying, and none of the screaming at each other kind of drama that you find in other parts of the online community world, feel free to hit that Discord link down below and join in on the party. Currently, we have myself, Dev, and Kyle on the ground here. We are on live weather and live time, and we're in Washington. Currently sitting at the Port Angeles Seagas Airport, and that is Kilo November Oscar Whiskey. So if you're wanting to fly along or join us at any sort of capacity, feel free to load in there. Flight plan is in the description. So let's go ahead and get back in the airplane and get started here. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, wrong buttons. Over here, messing with my views. All right, let's get this girl started up. Checklist. Not you, checklist. My checklist.
Come on.
Pre-flight has been complete. Passengers have been briefed. Seatbelts have secured. Control locks have been removed. Parking brake set. Parking brake set. Gear switches down, down, and down. Flaps are up. Flaps are up. Up, and the lever is up. Radios are off. Not that big of a deal. Autopilot master and avionics off. Yep. Electric switches are all off. All off. Circuit breakers are all in. We've checked that already. Rotating beacon is on. Rotating beacon. Engine start. Fuel selectors. Desired tank. We're going to go with the tip tanks to start with today. I figured that out earlier. We have two selections here. We got main and tip tank. The writing is so worn off. It wasn't immediately obvious to me earlier, so we've now discovered that. So we'll start with the tip tanks and we'll go to the mains as per the standard operating procedures for this aircraft. Okay, desired tanks, fuel selectors, which I think technically is supposed to start with the main tanks, but we'll go with the tip tanks, see if it causes any problems. Mixture rich, full rich. Throttle cracked. Throttle cracked. Carb heat is off. Carb heat is off. And that master switch can come on. Master switch is on. Let's check our fuel pump. So, fuel pressure. Pressure should be rising. There she goes. Let's see how she tops off. Beautiful. Okay, fuel pump can go back to off. And then primer, 1 to 5 strokes. Well, 3 has been working pretty well for us lately, so let's do 3. 1, 2, and 3. Prop area, I'm sorry, mags, but both. Prop area clear, clear left, clear right. Let's go ahead and shut this door. Get it locked. It is nice and cool here, so no worries about overheating in here. And let's engage that starter. One little kick over. Let's go ahead and hit the primer one more time. And hit start. There she goes. Need a little extra juice today. So 4 was the magic number for today. I love this. I love how this thing has the intermittent starts, and how well they perform on the starts there. All right, starters engaged. Oil pressure check. Pressure is in the green. Mixture lean as required. So let's go to 1,000, just a touch above 1,000 RPM, and let's drop that mixture until we get to 1,000 RPM. Ish. There we go. That way we don't foul the plugs up while we're sitting on the ground here. And next thing is the taxi checklist. So let's go primer it locked. Oh no, don't want to prime it. I meant to lock you. Hopefully that doesn't mess with anything. And we'll get our master avionics and autopilot on. And meter, we are charging. And that radio's going to all come on, which we're going to focus on the 750 today. One thing we did add a little bit of fuel from our last flight, so let's go ahead and go over to our fuel payload and update the digital engine monitor just in case. Alright, so our destination is going to be Kilo Echo Sierra Whiskey. We will be going and checking out the Boeing factory airport today. Boeing Field. So that should be a fun one. Dev has asked if we can take our screenshot there, so that's probably what we'll end up doing. First waypoint, we've got quite a few here. We are doing touch and goes today. So Kilo November Romeo Alpha Coop Fill to Boeing Field KBFI. To S Sierra 50 Auburn Municipal waypoint. Kilo Golf Romeo Foxtrot. Green, what did I say? Green Bay or something? Another. And then at 9 Whiskey Alpha 7. Hunter Whiskey Alpha 7. Alberton. However you say that. Whoops. Did that get added? Space. Is it 3 or 7? Why is that not letting me add? Did it already add? No? Let's try that again. 9. I got ahead of the 750 here. 9 Whiskey Alpha 7. Enter. Yeah, I must just push too many buttons too fast there. And then, what do we have? 2 more. Whiskey November 76. Bergsfield. And 4 Whiskey 0. Bandera State. So this is a bit of a zigzag flight plan, so let's go back to our map and check it out real quick, make sure everything looks correct and we're not going off into Canada somewhere we shouldn't be going, and that is correct from memory. Beautiful. What was the flight? 175 miles, I believe, and if we were to fly straight through, it would be about an hour and 20 minutes, so touch and goes will be closer to 2 hours. Go ahead and grab the weather here. It's weather. The local altimeter is 3003. 2, 3,
You know,
3, 0. Yeah.
Make sure to press D since our flight from the other day took us in the wrong, or was in a different hemisphere. Wait, no.
Oh, to line up our HSI.
Yeah, to line up our HSI. Mine just changed drastically.
Yes, good call. I hadn't got quite to that point. Let's go ahead and do that while we're thinking of it, though. Mine
Sorry,
is
I just did it and forgot about
showing
it.
5 degrees or so. And we'll go ahead and pull that out. Alright, so the winds are 30013 gusting 30013 gusting 16. We have runways 8 and 26, so we're going to take off runway 26. Let's dial in 26 on our heading bug here. Due west. And that is going to be out to our left. Is the way we're going to be departing, so we're going to have to take a right from where we sit. Alright, outside of the oil temperature is still a little low, so we'll let that keep on coming up. It's not quite bowling temperature yet. We're going to get our strobe light on. Go ahead and enable our fuel pump. And it is a little chilly, so let's get our pitot heat on. Which I've got on a switch on my honeycomb there. Escape on that. Make sure we show 59.1 gallons. We had 60 when we started, so that matches up at least close enough. And confirm we are pulling from the tip tanks first, which we are. Anything else, guys?
Not that I can know of, or not that I remember.
Alright. We got 210 pounds of some random crap in the back of the airplane. I don't know why, but we'll leave it in there for the fun of it. Wasn't really a mission-specific flight. We're just having some fun today. But let's go ahead and get track IR enabled. Whoa, we're upside down outside the airplane. Fix that. I check our controls. Left, right. Up, down. Left rudder, right rudder. It's all good. Let's go one notch of flaps. Temperature is well into the green, and let's go ahead and start taxiing off to the right. Go down there and do our run up.
Can you see me? Because I cannot see you.
I'm not sure who that is off to my left there. Nameplate is too close. Kyle, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Awesome.
A pretty big rainstorm out there on the horizon.
Yeah, there is. We are not on VATSIM. We don't usually do our group flights on VATSIM. Mainly because of just the amount of communication that could end up happening. We have talked about doing it within the VATSIM channel and the rules that it presents, but we just haven't yet. So the winds are out of 300, so let's turn our nose into it. Getting a stall warning flashing at me. That's interesting. I wonder what that is. Must have been the way the wind was hitting the airplane. Let's put that mixture in. Let's go 2,000 RPM. There she is. And let's cycle that prop. Once. Twice. And a third time we'll go real low. What's wrong?
I was in group only mode. I have to redo everything to get the plane started again.
Oh no. Left mag. Quite a drop there. Back to both. And right mag. Much better, so something's going on with the left mag. I don't know if it's just fouled up or what, but been noticing that it's been a little interesting lately. We did do an inspection earlier and it tested good, so not sure what the deal there is. It may just have a little bit of fouling. Alright, let's get our landing lights on. Fuel pump is on already. I believe we are good to go. Mixture is full. We are at sea level and prop is full. Let's go ahead and scoot on out here and check for traffic. Anyways, do you have any tips for new VATSIM players? Yeah, sure. There's a lot of good videos. I don't have a ton of VATSIM flying on my channel. Some of my earlier videos was some of it, but I'm not the best by any means, but I listen to a lot of people who fly on there a lot. You can load in as a spectator. and listen to the ground chatter and just learn the general flow for certain things. The hardest thing you can do is the read back, to be perfectly honest. I've got a checklist if you want to check it out. Or it's not really a checklist, it's more of a worksheet for VATSIM flying that our community uses. There's a link down in the Buy Me. It's one of the Buy Me a Coffee links. I'll take a look at that if you're interested in purchasing that. You can print it out as many times as you'd like to and use it from now till whenever. Let's get in the air, but we'll continue talking about that here in a short period of time. All right, 2,000 RPM. Good, and full power. I did not neutralize my trim. It's neutral pretty much, so we're okay. A little bit of weather veining on takeoff there. All right, positive rate, gear up. And we'll do a left turn once we get to 500 feet here. The one thing about VATSIM that I like to remind everyone is you're basically doing the same thing over and over. So once you can master one aspect of it, that aspect will be pretty much the same at all points of time. There's 500 feet. Let's go flaps up. Catch that trim. Let's pull the power back to 24. And our prop back to 24. Alright, let's do our left turn. Looking for a cruising speed of about 120 miles per hour. Don't really have an altitude in mind right now. We're just going to be dodging weather here, so we'll start off about 1,500 feet. Yeah, fuel pump can come off. This thing hand flies like a dream. Is there any specific aspect of VATSIM that makes you nervous? And then Dev and Kyle, what are you guys flying in right now? So I know what to keep my speed at.
Comanche.
Comanche.
I'm doing the M20 Ovation.
The what?
Yeah,
M20 Ovation.
Yeah.
N20 Ovation?
Yep.
Not sure what that is.
It's Mooney.
Okay. So you can do 140, 160, no problem then.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, and you guys disappeared.
Alright, we'll pull the manifold pressure back to 21 and prop back to 21. So I'm thinking the prop should probably go first, then manifold pressure. Is that correct, guys? I've never actually had any real training on it.
Actually, no.
I'm just gonna fly up the coast here. About 30 miles.
Complexes are just hard.
Ain't nothing too difficult about them once you get the basic concepts down. Just a few extra steps. Alright, let's go into heading mode on the autopilot. And we're going to keep trying to descend here and get that altitude hold at 1,500. Woo! Slight trim change made that thing drop like a rock. There we go. Alright, let's go configure everything again. 21 and 21 is what we're looking for. 57.4 gallons of fuel left. We're just in heading mode right now, cruising along the coast here. We've got a little bit of weather ahead of us, it looks like. So let's go ahead and Let's turn our terrain on. That way, if anything pops up red in front of us, we know to start climbing. Oh, look at that sheet flow out of that cloud over there. It's like sweeping down off to the left. You guys see that? That's really neat.
Yeah.
I
Oh yeah.
am in the clouds right now. I'm trying to get out.
Got a rainbow ahead of us now, too. We're about to be in some of this rain, so could get interesting real quick. We'll leave our lights on for this flight because of that. 25 miles to our first touch and go. Just taking a look at the Navigraph here. The weather there is 28013 gusting 18. Just in case it doesn't pop up on here. Yeah, that's what I figured. Runways 32 and 14. I guess we're going to be doing a runway 32, so we can do a downwind entry from the west and then do a left pattern for 32.
Hey, I remember to put flaps up.
Yeah.
That's a first.
That's about time. Oh, I need to... Something is slightly out of whack with my head tracking there. I think I need to adjust my headset. That might do it for me. There we go. A little far forward on my head. Man, this is kind of creepy flying through here. Not being able to see much in front of us. Luckily, we're about to be over water again, so it's not too big of a deal, but I am getting rained on.
Yeah, I'm absolutely terrified of icing right now, because if there's something icing, I have nothing to deal with it.
Well, at this altitude, I don't think we have anything to worry about. It's currently 45 degrees Fahrenheit or so. Which, let's go ahead and get our defroster on just to keep those windows clean and a little bit of cabin heat, not pent heat. What's our cabin temperature? Where's that at? Aircraft? Here we go. 47 degrees inside the airplane, so let's go ahead and get this thing warmed up some. A little chilly. And I am in the soup, so we are in pretty much IFR conditions now. But we are over the water at 1,500 feet.
Oh, you're at 1,500? I'm at 4,500.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're about to spin out the other side of this cloud.
Knock. What's your heading?
Currently on a 060-ish, and we'll be turning probably pretty much due east here shortly. I'm just getting back to the nav track right now. So here we go, talking about the default weather versus these add-ons. I mean, I don't know how you can be upset about what we're seeing right now. There is the sheet rainfalls all around us, which just look absolutely incredible.
It looks amazing.
And I don't know what the clouds actually look like in Washington right now, because I don't live in Washington. So how can you really, unless you look outside your window at your home airport, know if it's relatively accurate? And then we're going to go to high on the track here. And that should... It's probably going to be closer to like 0.75 or something. 070 is the nav track. Looking at nav graph.
Start playing with X-Plane 12, yes, that definitely needs a weather engine. But Flight Simulator, nah, works perfectly fine out of the box.
Yeah, I'm perfectly. I've not been displeased with it for a while, let's say that. I've had my moments in the past where I'm like, what the heck? Especially when you're flying on VASIM or something and this thing, the weather shifts on you. Let's go back into heading mode for a second here.
Shears.
It's just cruising along nicely, and all of a sudden it just like slaps you.
Yeah, that's fun.
And that's never that enjoyable, but... Alright, so this thing does not correct for the nav track very well, so we went back into heading mode for a moment there. Let's go back into high on the track. So I'm going to take a wild guess and say there is not any sort of fancy approaches at this next airport. There's not even a chart available for it, so...
That's great.
That's something screaming at me there for trim, but it seems to yelling at me again. I didn't catch what it said, though. Seems okay at the moment, so we'll let it up, trim up.
I have been fighting autopilot this entire time, darn it.
Temperature has dropped a little bit. What is the temperature at our airport? We're going to 48 degrees Fahrenheit, 9 degrees Celsius. Hold up. Why is my manifold pressure dropping? Fuel pump. I'm losing manifold pressure.
How bad?
Bad. I'm gonna start a slow climb.
Yeah, gain altitude while you can.
I'm over the water right now, so I don't really have any good options here. Is it the rain? Got the fuel pump on.
Have your de-icer on, possibly? That's taking away from...
I don't have a
your
de-icer.
engine?
Oh, we're
Not bad.
descending. We want to go up. Yo, better have your instrument rating here, right? And we're having manifold pressure issues at the moment. So that's even more interesting. I'm not sure if it's temperature related or moisture related here. I am flying this moisture really heavily, so... Alright, come on. This thing, for some reason, is not trimmed for a ascent. More of a descent. There we go. I'm losing power quick. Oh, come on. Level off for me.
Wait, is that who I think it is?
Who? Okay, we got a... Alright, anybody got suggestions here? I'm just trying to maintain altitude at this point. Keeps bouncing around on me. I got 7 miles to go. Something is failing on me.
Do you want to take a look at it at this next airport when you get a chance on the ground?
I'm gonna have to get it on the ground here. Yeah, my manifold pressure's dropping out, speed's dropping out.
Oh, I'm doing the same thing. My manifold pressure has dropped to 13.
Well, this is a problem. Let's try swapping tanks.
Yeah, mine's now dropping to 12. What in the world?
I'm struggling to keep altitude. I'll pop it off. Alright, I see land over there. Let's get there. I've got 7% horsepower. Getting awfully quiet in this cockpit. I don't know if I can get to that airport. All right, I'm gonna have to set down here on the coast.
Are you good?
Nope. I think I'll make it, but not in good shape.
Yeah, my nav pressure's dropped to 10 now. What in the world's going on?
Does it not do well with that water? Is there something we can... Carp heat? Icing, maybe?
I don't know what to do. Hold on. Try and type it in chat and fly at the same time. This is really hard.
Am I getting anything back? Oh, carp heat, pull your carp heat.
Really? Does that work?
Yes, yeah, it's working.
Oh yeah, it really does.
Ah.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, we're alive. Let's go.
Oh.
Come on, girl, you can do it. Keep us alive here. Let's get to this airport.
Oh my, this is not going...
I've never had icing
Okay,
like that before.
I'm back up to 18.
I'm climbing
20,
slowly.
21. We're good. Okay. Oh, that was terrifying.
Oh, shoot. I've never actually had a carp heat modeled that well. That was awesome. Okay.
Well, A2A gets another point in my book now.
Yep, yeah, they gained another fan. Well, I was already a fan, but they gained a more reliable fan. Holy crap. Yeah, there she goes. Come on. Eat, girl, eat. All right. Ah, she's alive. She is alive. Okay, cool. That was sketchy.
Really was.
I've not had a problem that severe with an engine in a while.
Now whose checklist?
Oh, he's gonna do that to us. I didn't have time to read the checklist. Let's try to keep it out of the water.
So there's no approaches and you can barely see the runway, so I don't know what to do here.
Well, I think we can survive just about anything after what we just encountered there. I'm just trying to find the airport at the moment.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Alright, let's purposely pull the engine power back now. Hey, wait a minute. Hang on. I got the two real-world pilots and nobody was screaming carb heat to me here? Come on.
Well,
We haven't gotten there yet.
have carb heat, so I wouldn't have noticed.
I'm only flying good conditions, okay?
Okay.
Haven't gotten to that part yet.
Alright, I'm thinking that's the runway right there. Yeah, that's it. And it's closed, but someone said it best last time. That's never stopped us before.
It should now.
Somebody on final there. Who's that? That's Kyle. Okay.
I don't know if I went the right way, but
No, you actually did exactly what we were planning to do here. Let's go flaps one.
Thoughts on taking a full stop for a second after that, or do you still want to do touch and goes?
No, I'm good now. I got my power back. And I was wearing my brown pants, so I'm really good.
Got it.
Okay, gear down.
I actually cannot find this runway.
Flaps two.
Oh, now I see it. No, I don't.
Oh, Owls says thanks to you, Dev.
Yep, I saw that. I'm very trying to fly this plane right now, and I can barely see anything at the moment. I'm begging
Keep talking to him,
Millie on this
Owls.
plane.
Make him feel like I feel. Start asking him questions, see how long.
Don't
him-
do this to me. I can't see anything.
Oh. Alright, full flaps.
Hey, I'm gonna drop gear.
Gears down and confirm down and locked. Let's pull the power. Got carb heat's already in. Mixture and proper full. Alright, we're gonna continue on a left pattern out of here after our touch and go.
Where did you find this runway?
I've covered my method for picking runways multiple times here.
No. How did
At
you find
random.
this runway in the storm that it is right now?
Oh, GPS?
Yeah, I just look for a big opening.
Yeah.
I flew over
Oh,
it,
this
then
is
I
not
made a
be pretty.
right 180.
All right. Get the power back in. Flaps up to 1. Airborne. Let's get out of here. How's the rate? Gear up. I'm going to continue on down on the runway a little ways and then get about 500 feet up in the air. Pull
The amount
those
of
flaps up.
going on right now.
The amount of what?
Of illegalness that's going on right now.
Shh, Dev. We don't talk about those things around here. I believe that's Dev behind me.
Yes,
on
it
that
is.
left
I did not
turn
touch the
here.
ground, but I'm calling it touch and go. I'm calling it touch and go.
No. That's not how this works. You can do a slap and
go around,
go,
aren't
a
you?
touch and go, a tickle and go, but you cannot do a no touch and go. Breaking one of the 10 commandments here. Alright, what's the terrain look like ahead of us here? Mostly green. Okay, cool. So it's going up to 1,500 feet again. Let's go into heading. Oh, we can go to autopilot back on. Let that engage, test. Confirm we're still climbing because it's kind of hard to see. And we're going to go into heading mode. And then we will trim out for a climb. Oh, we're already at 1,500. Look at that. Okay. Let's trim her back down. Pull some power. That'll help too.
Well, you know what? It's fun to take a break from airliners on Sunday. Because we wouldn't have gotten to do this.
We wouldn't have had our little learning lesson there for poor weather.
Carb heat.
Carb heat operations.
I'm actually glad I know that now.
Yeah, me too.
Someone's stalling.
I'm not stalling, but I'm trying to get this thing at 1,500 feet.
I heard a stall horn, that's what I was wondering.
I think it was a trim.
Oh.
Shoot, this thing is so finicky. It's out of whack. Come on, girl. I don't know if it's the weather that's making this difficult or the fact that I can't really see anything.
Probably both.
A mixture. Altitude hold. Oh, I shot through. I was fighting with the altitude so much I missed my... No, I'm coming up on somebody here. Hello, you going right in front of me.
Is that me?
I think so. Are you on the nav
no,
track?
I can't see you right now. Oh, no.
I was like,
Oh,
whoa!
it's here.
Of all the places to meet in the air, you know? Yeah, you know, you don't have that, like, seat fill going on.
I'm the eye of the storm.
Trim up. Go back to 21 on the manifold pressure. Carb heat is still on. Alright, so IMC requires carb heat. It's gonna be my basic rule from now. Just same way in the airliners. You know, anytime you're in visible moisture, you got the anti-ice on. Same's gonna go for carbureted engines.
Unless you're into Phoenix and you only turn it on when it tells you to turn it on.
Yeah, you could have your standard operating practices too.
True.
Hey, I'm in the air. I just
Hey,
took
Ron.
off from that air. I just took off from that airport. You guys either touch and go.
Didn't see you'd gotten on here. Glad you made it.
Yeah.
All right, one of us is out of trim, and I don't know who it is. Oh, Archetype's on here too.
I don't think it's me.
You guys are sneaking in here on me. You guys missed our carb icing issue.
Oh gosh. It's me. I think it's me out of trim. Oops, that's my bad.
I saw it on YouTube, but I was getting ready. I heard
I was
you
about
guys
to-
panicking.
I was about to land this girl on the beach, man.
Oh my gosh, that was a mess. It happened to me too, though. Is also the other thing.
Well,
Same time.
you were behind me, so it made sense. Running 21 and 21 on, if you're running the same engine settings as me, 21, 21, and then okay, we can go back to the tip tanks now. Think about it. Tip tank and tip tank,
Oh gosh, thank you for reminding me.
and then booster pump off.
No, I just turned my fuel off. Darn it.
Yeah, you should have 2 tanks. Beating it.
What altitude you guys flying at?
Whatever works.
I'm 1500. All right, so my GPS is, my heading bug is not matching my HSI bed here, so 16. Oh no, that's actually pretty close. Yep. Okay. There must be just a bit of a crosswind I'm fighting here. So owls, how do you know Dev, or Dev, how do you know owls?
Okay, so you don't know, do you? I would check.
Story time, boys.
I don't know him at all, actually. I just know his channel.
Oh, okay. No, so what's the story?
Okay. Do you actually not know? Hold on. Alright, let me pull this up.
Some lovely weather we're having here, boys.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure something out in my plane really fast. My RPM is going crazy, and I'll tell the story.
Okay. Have a lot of Comanche time in real life. Spectacular plane. Oh, well, I needed you about 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, when we were having carb icing issues.
Yeah.
And I was in a
please,
panic.
I beg.
We're about to put this thing down on one of these beaches out here. The power just kept dropping and dropping and dropping. I started trying everything, and then it finally dawned on me that I didn't pull my carb heat yet. Pulled it, and it started inching back up on the manifold pressure. I was like, oh, thank God. And about that time, I was screaming at Dev to pull your manifold or your carb heat.
Why is my RPM, like, spasming out?
Disclaimer, guys, I am not a real-world trained pilot yet. So
Yet.
Yet. We'll work on that soon, hopefully. Got a moment of reprieve here from the storms. Hobby, how many hours do you have in the Comanche? And what do you think of the plane in real life? Does the... I know you said you're spectacular, but what are your pros and cons of it? And how does it stand up to the A2A? I'm always curious to hear how similar the real-world airplane feels compared to the sim airplane. And A2A is a perfect example to figure that out with. And did the one you flew have this archaic autopilot?
Yeah, this thing is terrible. It's lovely, but it's terrible.
Well, my biggest complaint about it is the vertical speed. It's hard to hold a vertical speed in the sim as it is, so trying to hold a steady vertical speed through just trimming could be a challenge. Yeah, I'm fighting quite the crosswind here. Oh yeah, look at that.
Alright, so basically, I don't know how to pronounce something, to be honest. I just know how to type it into the YouTube search bar.
Owls?
Is a Yeah, is a small, medium, more medium to large, airline streamer.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome, owls. Glad you dropped by. Alright, we can go ahead and go to a GPS track here.
Yeah, my GPS track just isn't working at all for some reason. I don't know why.
Is your CDI and GPS?
Yes,
It is very slow to react, so
that
keep that
might
in
be
mind.
it.
Yeah, use heading mode to get it onto the track, and then you can turn the track on.
Oh, please don't tell me I'm flying the wrong direction. Darn it.
I'm actually going to increase my speed here. I'm only going to ground speed of 120 knots at the moment. Oh, Hobby says about 75 hours in the Comanche. It flies like it's on rails. Not really anything bad to say about it. A2A did a great job. Flight model is close. Same with sounds. The one I fly has better avionics. Oh, yeah, that would be lovely to have some. Honestly, just a vertical speed trim, or a way to do vertical speed with autopilot. That's about all I'm missing, honestly. Because I can do just about everything I need to in a 750. So if I'd had that option, it'd make a world of difference. I'm actually going to increase my manifold pressure up to 23. We got plenty of fuel on board, but that ground speed is horrendous with that headwind right now. Ooh, got double rainbow off my left. Look at that. Right around the wing. That's cool.
Wow, this autopilot really is slow to react. What in the world?
Don't follow the vertical speed indicator unless you're an IMC, even though you need to be careful as it lags. As a real-world pilot, it's the instrument I look at the least. Yeah, I noticed it lagged a lot in the sim here, which I'm sure is true for a lot of airplanes, but it's kind of, I mean, I really should be focusing more on the added angle of attack, probably, and less so on the actual vertical speed. All right, 15 miles to our next airport here. Is this Bowman Field? Yes, it is Bowman Field. Or Boeing Field.
Oh my gosh. Can't
What?
believe that you just said that. Bowman Field. I thought it was funny.
I said Bowman, which is
Oh.
a field I'm familiar with, but
Oh, okay.
the winds are 209 gusting 18, so charts, I got 14 right. ILS. Let's load that up. Hey, somebody just flew right. It's chopping my tail.
Is that me again?
Hey, Ron.
Oh, no, that was wrong.
Oh, shit.
And I lost you guys again. Darn it.
Alright, ILS frequency is 1109er.
Oh, there's ILS.
110.
Is it Boeing or Retton that has the hangar you can fly through?
I'm not sure.
I've seen Aaron Rhines do it before. I don't know which one.
I'm gonna go ahead and take autopilot off. And this thing, since, you know, it doesn't adjust the trim, I don't think. Just adjusts... Well, actually, I think it does adjust the trim. For some reason, it was a little out of whack there for me. I do have
So
the
Airbus
ILS... Airbus mode? Oh, no.
And just the trim. Oh.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
Airbus will automatically adjust where you point the crosshairs,
I don't
basically.
know. I call control wheel steering Airbus mode. It's more funny. I think you taught me that actually.
Yep.
And my manifold pressure is doing the thing again.
Mine is okay. I'm in a clear here, so I'm gonna turn my carb heat off. Get some of that power back.
Yeah, it was
Drop
off
back.
to my left, and all the arrivals are going into SeaTac right now.
The airspace is busy up here.
Oh yeah.
You guys are all sneaking in on me over here, throwing me for a loop. I'm flying over to the ILS right now just to have fun with it.
It's
Yeah.
clear enough actually. I'm gonna do a visual.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't have any approach autopilots or anything, so I'm just flying it to fly it and get the needles.
I'm in the pattern. Left closed traffic, 14 left. FYI.
All right.
When you get there.
I really hope this approach is not being recorded.
Not being recorded?
My approach at the very least. That was
Oh.
terrible.
I'll
Don't
start
need that
pulling
on
some
record.
power back here.
Are we flying by the Space Needle?
Yep.
Oh,
Off to the
yeah.
left there. What's up, Captain Zimp? What server are you on? US East. Alright, there is our lateral navigation coming in. Ooh, look at that crosswind pushing us around a bit. Can feel it. Glide slope's coming in too. Pull a little bit more power. The crosswind landing from the way this is filling currently.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Loading sim now with Comanche. Awesome. Thanks, Hobby. Glad you're joining us. Alright, let's go ahead and drop that gear. Slow up to 125 for flaps. I just looked at the V speeds for flaps, and I've been doing it way too hot. Get the prop in, mixes in. Flaps 1.
A little bumpy down here.
Get this girl stabilized on this glide slope. Very pretty approach. Especially with all these storms around. Like I'm just hanging in the sky here. Still a little high on the glide slope. We're flying into Bowman Field, right? Or Bowen. I did it again. Boeing Field. Sorry, guys. Boeing Field. And I'm not sure how it's modeled in the sim. From the air so far, it looks pretty good. I feel like the wind is starting to drop off a little bit from that cross. Getting a little bumpy though. The gear is confirmed down. Repeat. A little bit of power. On over. Touch of up trim.
I landed at the wrong airport.
You landed at the wrong airport.
I went back to no.
What?
I went back to no.
How did you do that? Oh Lord.
They should the
God bless you, Dev. God bless you.
wow.
I loaded at no in a WB Sim 172.
You got a bit of a stutter there.
I was like, why is no one here?
That's because no one is here. Oh, this has got the Volanta circle on it, so this is this a, I guess this is one of the places to land and get your cookies or whatever in Volanta.
Yeah, there's another airport right nearby.
Oh.
Seattle Tacoma.
Yep.
Renton's over the hill too.
Those are close.
All right. Get some power back in. Power beat. Oh, this thing's a little skittish on the ground here. Yeah, we're back in the air.
We're going to do our photo here.
Oh yeah, we were going to do the photo here, weren't we? Oh, is there anything really to look at? We'll just carry on to them. Yeah,
it's not as good as I thought it was.
yeah. We'll carry on. Sorry about that.
No worries. I'm so embarrassed right now.
Probably should have got the local altimeter there. All right, flaps up. Let's do a right turn. Pull the RPM back. And 24 on the manifold pressure. We don't have very far to go for our next airport here, so we're just gonna hand fly this. What do we have at the next airport? I think this is one of the short ones. Well, it's got 3,400 feet, 16 and 30, 34. Weather 210 at 4 knots. So we're gonna be landing on 16, which is pretty much gonna be straight in. Look at that track versus the airplane orientation. Not seeing any other Comanches in that area. We just left Kilo Bravo Fox India. If that helps you out any. Make sure you're on US East. We're gonna pretend that Seattle's airport's not off our right wing here. We're just gonna be doing right downwind for one of these runways.
I missed it. I went by it, but I flew over it. It's very small.
Oh, the airport?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm actually gonna pop off for a bit. I'll check in on the back end of this. I'm a little frustrated about what I just did.
You're all right.
Will be.
I flew backwards somehow and didn't realize it till I landed and taxied back to the parking zone.
That's what simulators are for. They
Yeah,
make
get
mistakes
screw up.
here.
There.
Keep flying.
All right.
I posted a Massachusetts flight plan in our places to fly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that, Ron. Looks all.
Oh, okay. It's
Oh, I haven't
it's
seen it
a
yet.
lot of it's a lot of airports, but we can cut them out, or we can just fly over them as part of our
No, the more the better.
course. Well, there's plenty.
Yeah, talking about our flight plan generation. I mean, we can do pretty much anything we want to. So if you want to just, the whole Massachusetts flight plan that just hits all the major cities, or even smaller cities, that's perfectly okay with me.
Yeah, it's almost.
We went all over.
We could do a Rhode Island flight, and it would take like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We covered the whole state in 30 minutes, guys.
I
Yeah,
started.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh well, I'm almost done with the document for tracking flight plans and stuff. If you want to add that in there, or I can do it for you at some point, just so we have it on record. But it looks like an awesome flight plan.
Yeah, it starts up in the North Shore of Massachusetts, goes down through Boston, a couple of small airports out to Provincetown, down to Cape Cod, Nantucket, Martha's Vineyard. There's a whole bunch of them. And then it goes back to the interior of the state.
I love flying out in that area.
And Flight Simulator just crashed. That's.
Oh, you're having a rough night.
I really am.
Oh. That's the airport right there. Emergency descent.
I told you it was small. It's next to like a racetrack or something.
Got an emergency descent going on here. I'm trying to slow her up so I can dive bomb it. Cold. Wasn't happy about that. Repeat. Get that temperature shock on those pistons. Hey, Hobby, can I slip a Comanche safely? We're gonna try it in the sim just to see. We hear things buffeting. That's never a good sign. It slipped great. Okay, cool.
I know you can slip an Archer in real life. I've done it. I think it would probably be the same for the Comanche.
We're slipping in
I'm not
really
sure.
hard right now. Is there any speed or time constraints, Hobby? Gear down. Check. Bring the nose around. Ooh, it was a little rough. Get her stabilized. And it's getting the air. Torpedo.
Oh, what's your next airport so I can load back in it?
Next airport's going to be, is it Kilo Golf Romeo Foxtrot?
Thank you.
How's it rate? Gear up. We'll go ahead and do our right turn a little low. Make it nice and gentle though. Get our heading bugged over. Flaps up. 20 miles to cruise here. Alright. Put autopilot back on. And 25 on the RPM. 24, actually. And bringing the manifold pressure back too. I'm going to go on up to, I'm seeing some colors that I don't like to see. I go on up to 2,500 feet. Heading mode.
I may or may not be spawning in on you on a DC6.
Yeah.
A DC6. Oh my god, I got 20 knot headwind. Ugh. A little farther. Crosswind's killing us. Keeps pushing us away. Made sure I'm on East server. Still don't see you. You on a VATSIM server? No, we are not on VATSIM at the moment. Yeah, I don't know if it's just a Microsoft server issue right now, or are you on the Discord by chance, Hobby? I don't recall. Alright, going into precipitation, carb heat, so we don't have that problem again. Let's get our engine sorted here.
Right wing.
What's that?
Check your right wing.
Hello.
Is that you?
Yeah, it's me. Let's get a good screenshot of that. There we go. In the climb, too. It's even more impressive. Oh, hang on. We're going up to 3,500 feet because I was not paying attention.
All right.
I'm over here playing photography and didn't pay attention to my climb there.
Wearing all the hats.
Yeah. Talk to people on Discord and YouTube. Too many things going on all at once. I am trying to scooch on over this wind. Either the wind or my HSI is just way off from my... Oh, that has something to do with it a little bit too. All right. Altitude hold. Let's see, we are at 21 and a half. There we go, that fixed it. It's asking for down trim. Yeah, now it's lining up better. It wasn't so much a crosswind as it was just me having to catch up with the magnetic compass there. Still asking for some down trim. There we go. Now let's go 23, how about that? So what kind of speeds that gets us? Yeah, let's go track. Either it didn't pick up the track or Something is, it's just not adjusting for it fast enough. Let's go in heading mode. Try crossing back over again there. Ooh, caught a little bump there.
Hey, Hobby.
Hey, this is Hobie.
Hobie,
Just joined
Sorry,
the
my bad.
just joined the Discord.
welcome.
Thanks. Trying to figure out where you're at and join up with you guys.
We're getting close to Kilo Golf Romeo Foxtrot.
Okay, cool.
And then,
Yeah, I can't see you guys either. I don't know what happened.
winds are 1509. And they got a runway 15. Beautiful. Don't get that very often. So we're just gonna pretty much catch the base and do a direct in.
I reloaded my sim, so I'm gonna see if I can be on the ground while you guys land.
That'll work. I'm not gonna assume it's not the airport in front of us since it's 10 miles away, but
It's the one if you can see the lights. It's like two sequentials going at each other.
yeah, I
And
see
left
that.
and right.
Is that the actual correct airport?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like my 750 has me doing a U-turn like right here where I am. But you gotta fly like another 4 miles.
Okay, so we'll need to do a slight right turn to get on the base there.
Yep.
Yeah, Hobie, there is a pinned post in the pilot's lounge. Check that out too. I made an infographic for other settings you might want to have on.
Okay, cool. I'll take a look at that. Yeah, I'm just waiting on the runway now.
Okay. I'm to the northeast of it currently, so if you see, my in-game name's Havoc
Cool. Sounds good.
with a K.
How long have you guys been doing flight simulator stuff for?
Off and on my entire life, but more serious in the past 3 years or so.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah. What about yourself?
I've been more into flying real airplanes my whole life, but recently got the sim because it looked pretty cool. So I don't know. I kind of just play around with it.
Sure.
Just a PlayStation controller, but they did a good job with the Comanche and the graphics looked great. So I figured, why not? You know.
I'm embarrassed to say how much I've spent on flight sim.
Oh gosh, you don't want to know.
Yeah, you guys don't want to know how much I've spent on flying real planes.
Yeah.
I feel that pain.
I'm soon to be doing the real plane thing, so I'll be right there with you.
Awesome. Where are you based out of, or what area of the country?
Kentucky.
Gotcha. I'm a flight instructor in Indiana, so
Oh, okay.
not too far from where you're at.
I'll message you later. We may have to catch up with each other sometime.
Yeah, absolutely. Fly down to the Lexington area every once in a while, so
Yeah.
cool.
All right, let's go ahead and get this autopilot off. And we're going to start our descent. So you are a flight instructor?
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
Instructor out of a big flight school in Indianapolis right now.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be messaging you later.
Awesome. Sounds good.
I'm on base for 15.
Okay.
I landed at the wrong airport again.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I saw runway lights and I thought it was a good idea. I'm tired. It's been a long day.
All right. Maybe you do need to go to bed. Oh, shoot. This should be a little easier landing. Not quite as much of a crosswind as we've been having tonight.
Yeah, I'm still not seeing you anywhere around here. I'm gonna get off the runway right now, go into the main menu and see if I can add you as a friend on Microsoft, and then you might show up.
Yeah, that might help. We haven't had a ton of luck with that, but it's worth a try.
Okay. You said it's Havoc with a K?
Yep, Havoc 622 with a K. Alright, flaps 1. Kirby is up, or already out. We were a bit high here, so let's bleed off some more speed. Mixture props in. Gears down and locked.
Obi, how many hours do you have?
Right now about 650.
Wow.
How many?
About 650 total.
650? Nice.
Yep. Right now I've been flying about 75 to 100 hours a month. So, got my flight instructor certificate back in August of last year.
Going, trying to get in the airlines?
Yeah, eventually. I enjoy what I'm doing right now, but yeah, I mean, I'll be in the airlines, but I'll also be instructing on the side of that. I mainly wanted to fly airlines so that I can pay for flying smaller airplanes.
Alright, flaps 2.
I only have 4 more months before I can solo.
4 months? Awesome.
Yep. Can't wait.
Yeah, flaps 3.
I'm guessing you're planning on soloing on your 16th birthday?
Yep.
Cool, yeah,
Once I
did that too.
once I have the required hours and the certificates and whatever.
Sure. Yeah, I did my solo on my 16th birthday and then ended up getting my private on my 17th. So, yeah, go for it.
Plan.
Awesome.
All right, I have top off. I'm basically dead inside right now. See you guys later.
See you later.
See ya.
So long.
Gone to the wrong airport twice. Time to go. Pilot fatigue is a real thing even in the sim. This is a much smoother approach than anything we've had so far. Repeat, and then go all the way in. We'll get in a second.
Are you on like a normal streaming schedule, or do you kind of just stream when you get time for it?
Yeah, so our normal schedule is Thursdays and Sundays.
Okay.
My girlfriend's daughter has soccer right now, so I had to move it to Fridays.
Gotcha.
But that's only for Thursdays to Fridays. But that's about to change here in a couple weeks. And then we'll be back on to a Thursday at, I think we're going to move it to 7. Because some work constraints, and it seems to work better for everyone.
Cool.
And then Sundays will be at 7 also.
Awesome. I'll try to join when I can. I enjoy flying formation on the sim, so.
Oh yeah, we do a lot of that.
Awesome.
Usually get someone out front doing autopilot or something like that. I actually started flying the Robinson R66, and that's fun to fly in formation too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I have a ton of time flying helicopters in ARMA and DCS, so flying the Robinson was
Oh, interesting.
not too bad.
Sure. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Flying airplanes in formation with a helicopter. Even with airplanes, you have different wing loading, and that can make formation kind of difficult in real life. So that'd be really interesting to see how that works out with airplanes and helicopters in form.
I haven't flown in formation with an airplane with the Robinson yet, but
Okay.
I was chasing Dev around the other night. That was fun.
Awesome. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to load in next to you, but I'll hang out on the stream for a little while longer.
Okay. Yeah. I'm back up in the air now, so I don't know if you'll be able to.
Yeah.
And there's airports everywhere here. This is insane. You look anywhere.
Yeah, I'm seeing that right now. It's kind of like an aviation playground. Part of the
Yeah.
country. Have you ever flown around the Idaho backcountry on here?
Probably. We've been doing
There's,
live flights for going on a year and a half now. At least 1 or 2 a week.
Cool. Yeah, there's a whole forest in Idaho, and the Forest Service back in the 30s built all kinds of tiny little grass runways back in the to fight forest fires.
Yeah.
All those runways still exist, and they're on the sim too. So it's
Oh,
really
that's
cool
cool.
to fly into all these tiny little runways up in the Idaho backcountry.
That is pretty cool.
I think that national forest is called the River of No Return. It's kind of cool.
Huh. Kind of a dark name for,
Yeah.
for its purpose.
Yeah, I mean the only way back in there is to either go in by bush plane or by jet boat basically, or you can hike way back in there for days. But
The jet boat would be kind of cool.
yeah, it's essentially one of the most secluded forests in the lower 48. It's quite incredible.
You have some airport codes?
Network of little runways back in there.
You have some airport codes that we can match up with in the sim?
Yeah, Charlie 53 is a good place to start.
Okay. Charlie 53.
Or 0 Uniform 3. That runway's a little longer. 0 Uniform 3.
I'm kind of curious how the Comanche will do in the sim for bush flying.
It works well enough. It's got the horsepower where you can kind of just force it off the ground and it'll fly.
Yeah, you just gotta make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
So we do a lot with the 152. I don't know how long you've been watching the channel or not, but we've got a ton of time in the 152 doing a bunch
Cool.
of.
Yeah, this is actually my first time on watching you guys. So
Oh, okay.
yeah. Yeah, I've got a little bit of time. Well, actually, I've got probably about 25 hours in a Cessna 150. I mean, it's basically the same airplane as a 152. So
Yeah.
it's a fun little airplane to fly around.
Yeah, in the sim here, we use the WB Sim JP Logistics 152, which is kind of a modded version of the default.
Oh, cool. Sure.
And if you want it, if you check out the official downloads page, there's a link to their Google Drive for it. They took it off Flight Sim TO a while back
Gotcha.
because of all the drama that was going on there.
Gotcha. So do you guys normally just fly general aviation on here? Or?
Normally we do commercial flights on Sundays, but we had so much fun on Friday that we decided to do another one.
Sure.
So
yeah,
it's
general aviation is definitely, in my opinion, a lot more fun than flying airliners around.
I like doing the airliners for different challenges
Oh, sure. Yeah.
because it's more about the planning and whatnot,
Right. Mm-hmm.
and less so about the actual flying. I mean, you're just pushing buttons
Yep.
for the most part. You're a professional button pusher at that point.
Right.
Got 5 miles. I did not look at this airport. Let's go ahead and slow down some. I was booking it there for a moment. Runways are 1634. Anything else? Nope. 1634. Weather? Probably nothing. I'm going to
How fast were you
assume it was like 170 miles per hour, whatever that converts to knots.
Sure. I ended up hitting 215 over the ground today in a diamond, a single engine diamond.
Oh,
With
wow.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive. Had a really good tailwind, basically from the remnants of those huge storms that created tornadoes yesterday.
That'll do it. Oh, what was your altitude?
I was at like 4,500, somewhere around there.
Really?
Yeah, there was a really interesting layer. I think there was a kind of a bit of a high pressure cap on the atmosphere. So there was actually passing through about 2,000. The wind started to really pick up to about 30 knots. Through about 4,000, picked up to about 45. Through about 5,000, it was 55, and then from there it started to tail off again. So it was really interesting seeing that change in winds aloft today.
It's quite a drastic difference there, that's for sure.
Hmm.
Let's see here. I said 1.5 is one of the runways. I'm just going to do a downwind. Right downwind. There's a storm cell right on top of the airport, so I couldn't see it. So we're going to hope and pray here. Try to get somewhat configured here before I turn in. Alright, flaps 1, gear down. Heartbeat's on because of the storm we just flew through. This is going to be a little bit of a challenge here. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to even see it. Let's get down a little lower, see if that helps us.
Yeah, take a peek.
Yeah. It's pretty gross down here.
Yeah, you're in classical airspace, 1 mile clear clouds.
Right.
Technically, backcountry too. You get the couple passes to scout the area.
Oh, hang on. Is this it? This might be it. This is it, and it's really short, so be prepared. And it's
Check.
curvy. Alright, I did my touch. Now I'm going. That was not our best touch and go, but hey.
Got it on the ground and back into the air in one
Yep.
piece. So.
That's all that matters. Let's get out of the storm. I'm just get that. Oh, somebody just. Who was that? Is that you, Ron? Yep.
Yeah, in my TBM. That was tricky.
Alright, let's keep that nose and vertical speed up as we climb out of here. Let's pull the prop back some so we don't hurt that. Alright, flaps can come up. And we're looking for 24 inches of manifold pressure. Whew, big bump. Let's level the girl off here. Another big bump. Just trying to get out of this weather at the moment.
Oh, so you were saying that your BSI seems super sensitive? Or super laggy, rather?
I think it's the lag behind it. It's just...
You're right.
Altimeter seems to be pretty good,
what I would probably do to alleviate some of that is first probably either if you want to start a climb or descent or just level out, start by pitching the airplane and watching your altimeter first. Let things stabilize and then take a look at your VSI.
Yeah.
Because I mean, even in real airplanes, it's gonna lag 5 to 10 seconds to kind of catch up to what planes actually do. And and when I go to teach instrument students this actually too, I mean, it's the same thing. Set the airplane first, see what it does, and then kind of correct from there.
Gotcha. That's what I'm starting to do here, and it's... You don't have that... losing that seat filling kind of hurts you.
Mm-hmm.
Pull some power as I'm going back down.
Amazing weather scenery. I don't know if you guys are seeing that the way I'm seeing it, but sure
Seeing nothing but gray at the moment. Trying to get it back down to 2,500. There we go. Now, is that mountains in front of us here? Yes. Got mountains right next to this next airport, so that's going to be interesting. I'm only 2 miles away. Holy crap, this one's stuck up on us. How many ways do we have here? 10 and 28. No idea what the winds are doing at the moment. Got a tailwind of 19 knots, so it's going to be a crosswind.
I'm gonna try to go in on 28.
Just going to disable the autopilot there. Yeah, I'm going to see the airport now. I'm going to spin it around here. Oh, that's going to be a challenge. Uh-oh. Ooh, my sim froze hard there for a second. That was game over. Actually, can I even get in from the other direction? Ooh, this will be fun. Landing on 280 is going to be interesting because you're going to have to follow the valley on. Or not the valley, the side of the hill, basically. But it is clear down here, so shouldn't have any issues. Let's go ahead and get our gear down. Start slowing this girl up. Carbeat's still out from the rain. Prop and mixer in. Switch that turn. Oh, this is an interesting approach here. I'm going to be skimming these trees down through here.
Chop it and drop it.
Get a little slip in. This is a pretty cool airport, actually. Coming in kind of hot, but touch and go will be all right. Just a touch, bounce and go. That was pretty cool. It's a very unique approach we don't normally have. Let's go flaps up. Currently out of the wet stuff, so we'll get the carpet back in. Carry on to our next airport. I have to climb out of this hole here, so down to 24. Extra power in to make sure we get over this mountain. Some pretty cool scenery around here. I love what Rex does for this area. AccuSeason. How many more airports we have? I feel like this has been going on forever.
2 more.
2 more? Okay. Yeah, okay, cool. Got a nice mix of coastal flying, and then now we're in the mountains. All sorts of different types of weather. Pop booted back up. Heading mode. Trimmed out for about 1,000 feet per minute climb. Just trim the nose over just a touch, get the speed back up. So were you able to ever see us, Hobie?
No, you guys never showed up. I don't know. It's probably an issue with my computer or Wi-Fi or whatever, but
yeah, we can try again another night. Sometimes Microsoft servers are just a pain.
Yep. Yeah, they act funny every once in a while.
Yep. Alright, I am still showing some terrain issues at 5,000 feet, so I keep climbing up. This is a world of difference from the 152 to this thing in terms of being able to climb.
Yeah, I fly, right now I do a lot of flying in single and multi-engine diamonds, but they have a turbocharger in them.
Oh, yeah.
So it's amazing to see, you get about 750 foot per minute climb rate at around sea level, and you can hold that pretty much all the way up until 13,000 feet, because that engine, it's turbo normalized, so
Yeah.
standard pressure inside the cylinder is all the way up. So that climb performance is, with the turbocharger, is just impressive.
Yeah, I'm losing a bit of performance here.
But
Speaking of
even-
performance.
Yeah, I mean, even with the Comanche, though, I mean, it's got that 250 horsepower engine in it. It's normally aspirated. It's just got the raw horsepower to be able to get up.
Yeah.
And that Comanche, it likes it up higher. 7, 8, 9, 10,000 feet. It's where that airplane's happy.
Yep. I'm gonna level it off here at 65.
Cool.
Terrain radar has stopped showing any major concerns. Got it firewalled, and we leaned it a little bit on the climb there. Let's pull that RPM back.
What power setting are you cruising at?
Currently it is 23.4 and 21 on the RPM.
Gotcha. I think I haven't flown the Comanche in real life in a while, but normally I'd cruise it at 22 squared.
Yeah, 21 is what I've been doing pretty frequently, and then the max that the A2A calls out is 24, or I guess 24
Right.
squared. But the normally when we've been doing the group flights, I'll keep it at 21 just so that it's not too fast or too slow for everybody. And look at
Right.
these mountains and everything around here.
Yeah,
These clouds. This is this is
It's
amazing.
pretty impressive. I mean, this simulator is impressive with the graphics.
Yeah, it is. All right, now this thing is down to 2,000 feet, so we're gonna have to immediately dump our altitude here. Pull car beat on.
Kobe, what else do you fly?
So I mean, right now mostly just diamonds. But I mean, I have time in just about every general aviation plane you can think of. So I mean, I have a lot of time in Pipers, Cessnas, then a lot of aerobatic time. Super decathlons, all kinds of different Pitts variants.
It's always
Flown
fun.
extras, so all kinds of different things. A lot of tailwheel airplanes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, apparently it's on the other mountain where I need to go. Let's dodge this cloud here. And we're gonna have to dive down over this valley, so let's get the gear out. Start slowing up. Make sure we don't smack into the side of a mountain. Be a bad day. I'm gonna be diving over this ridge line here, so let's go ahead and pull that power. Get those flaps in. Let's see if we can find this runway. It's down in the valley with the river. So we should be able to fly down through this valley we're in right now and take a right turn. It's a slippery little airplane, doesn't like to descend very fast.
You gotta get that gear out and then fine on the prop. Then she'll descend.
I'm trying
seeing
too much
snow.
with the prop here.
If you pull the prop out so that you have a low RPM, that'll decrease the drag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At full in.
Yeah, folding makes it creates
Draggy.
all kinds of drag. I mean, it's if you take this airplane up, maybe at a sea level location up 2,000 feet, fail the engine at 1,000 feet with the prop full forward, you'll see it, and then you do that same thing with the prop with it full back. You'll see how much further you glide with it full back than full forward.
Get it fully feathered out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I see the runway. It's just a grass strip. Actually, a really pretty approach into here.
What airport you guys on?
4 Whiskey Zero. Somebody off in front of me there. Ron and Archetype.
I would try to join back, but I'm on the couch and I don't trust myself to not fly in the opposite direction again.
It's taking catch quarterback to a whole new meaning there.
Oh gosh.
Alright, gear down and locked. Confirmed. Car beats up. Got these tall trees at the end of the runway again. Never fails.
Such a great
Don't wrap
valley.
yourself around them.
Yeah, try not to hit them. What'd you say, Archetype?
It's a really great valley.
Yeah, it is. It's
Beautiful.
amazing down here. Now, I got a wall of white in front of me on this exit, so I'll be staring at my terrain map here momentarily.
I just went through some snow.
Snow?
Yep, snowflakes.
Pick up any ice?
No.
Obi, were you here for the carburetor bonanza that happened at the beginning?
I was. I must have joined a few minutes after that.
He just
Oh,
barely missed
okay.
it. Alright, I got a wall of gray in front of me, and then I can't see. So I'm gonna have to dive through this next valley over
Time
here
to-
because I can see.
Time to get away from that ground.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to do.
I couldn't find that airport. I was bogged in.
Yeah, it's a good thing I turned right here. I don't know how far this valley goes. We're gonna keep turning. Because I can see this direction. Ooh, this is a little unnerving. Alright, now I feel better. That was a lot more closer than I'd like it to be. Oh, shoot. Alright, pull the prop back, power back. This thing on the edge of a stall trying to do a turn climb out of here. A little nerve-wracking. Oh yeah, you can continue straight out of that valley, it looks like. Just follow the river. See, I still can't see in front of me. I'm gonna follow the river until my terrain radar shows me it's a bit safer off to my right. This isn't sketchy at all.
Has anything we've ever done not been sketchy?
Oh, it gets more fun. The higher the risk of us slapping into the side of a mountain, the more fun it gets. Actually, I might be in some of that icing now, or that snow. Yeah, this couldn't get much worse.
Oh yeah, it could.
I'm in icing conditions.
Spiraling down.
Yeah. I mean, it's happened a few times to a couple of us. I'm in icing conditions. Can't see in a valley. And I'm having to keep carb heat on so that we don't cause any more problems there.
Yeah, I think what I would do in this situation is declare an emergency.
Yeah, turn around.
Yeah.
Just staring at instruments at the moment. That's all I can do.
Your pitot heat on?
Yep.
Good deal.
Vito's on and carb heat. Or no, carb heat listen earlier. Yeah, I thought I was gonna have to put it down on a beach earlier.
It was a disaster.
I'm picking up ice now. So it's a defroster. Cabin heat. Nothing on the wings yet. I just got it on the window though.
Every time I've turned on conditions that would make like severe icing, it's always just accumulated on the windshield and never on the wings for me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why. But yeah, I mean, I've brought airplanes. I've turned on icing, like max icing conditions, basically, and it never showed up on the wings. It obviously it reflected in the performance, but the only spot on the airplane that I noticed graphically was basically the windows.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know if that's just my computer and my setup.
Could
or
be
if
the
that holds true
A2A.
for everyone.
Could be the
Yeah.
Comanche in general.
Right.
Alright, I'm at 7,500 and it appears safe. Oh, actually,
Good deal.
I'm poking out of the clouds just a touch here.
Please, someone stop me from buying Flight Sim add-ons.
What are you doing? How many times we gotta cover this? I mean, well, unless you just, give us your debit card information, we can't really help you. Alright, so what kind of charts do we have at this airport? Because I'm gonna guess it's socked down. Weather. Oh, low IFR. Oh, wonderful. Or limited IFR. Okay. Can we land here? There's no approach charts. What?
It's a grass field, 2,840 feet long.
You have a parachute?
Who picked this airport? I see a nice straight part of the highway. I think I might land there instead.
I gotta go, but it's been fun flying along with you guys.
See ya.
See ya.
Long. I made it down. I think I'm in the airport.
Yeah, you made it.
I went around and came up from the, what is it? 27? Yeah, I came in at 27. Did we lose our narrator?
Got real quiet.
Yeah.
Nose to nose.
Yep. Turn my lights off.
What's going on?
I don't know. Stream is still going. I have YouTube on, but I don't think there's any narration. I'm gonna turn the volume up.
Funny. I'm not monitoring the stream or
Hello.
anything, so I can't. There we go.
Sorry, I lost power to my microphone again.
Hello.
I'm gonna have
there
to
we go.
order a wall wart to the USB port I'm using for some reason. I guess it gets hot and starts losing its ability to power everything. I'm gonna have to clean out these spark plugs. I sat here and idle for too long and just about killed them. It's running really rough right now.
We were wondering what happened.
Yeah, I was trying to talk. I was talking the whole way down, and nobody was saying anything. I was like, okay, that's cool too, but you know, whatever, guys. And I looked down, and my Scarlet is flashing. I was like, oh no, not again. Let's go ahead and grab some screenshots here. I was unplugging it, plugging it back in, and it just wasn't happening. Oh, we were socked in here, huh? A little bit of clear weather off the other side. That was a lot of fun. That was a very challenging approach for me. I don't know how you guys fared, but I was following the river in and thought I was going to die multiple times.
Yeah, it was no visibility for a good part of that.
Yeah.
A lot of those airports were outstanding to fly into. That was
Yes,
a
they
great
were.
flight.
That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that one.
There was a lot of them around there.
Mm-hmm. I will be right back. I guess I appreciate that. Sorry for the technical difficulties there at the end. I swear I'll order a wall wart after this stream here. That way this thing has dedicated power. We're not relying on any sort of USB shenanigans. But we'll be back again next Friday and doing another GA flight. And then maybe a commercial flight on the following Sunday, because that would be 3 GA flights in a row. But I appreciate everyone watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. A lot of good conversation, a lot of fun. And I will catch you guys next time. See ya.